Hi, I'm here to tell you about Hurdegaryp's contribution to the general forum with the topic of the Jolters Club. No need to get insulting, Nisika. Why can't we all just get along? I've got a bicycle, 'cause I'm not a nerd, but my girlfriend is allowed to drive cars, 'cause I have a girlfriend, you know. This means that we can go places together without me needing to refrain from the consumption of alcoholic beverages, 'cause I'm old enough to do that. Good deal, if you ask me, because getting wasted in the middle of nowhere, always the greatest idea. A soap opera, said to no one. The jolt from the jolt forum should have your fountain date, if I'm not mistaken. Edit. Never mind. Neo Kurvaskia, I already had the answer. I tried to rectify that situation, but Google didn't help me much. Rectum situation. That reminds me of an episode of South Park, and it reminds me of one too, Hurdegaryp. Your definition of saving the day leaves something to be desired, my dear Jordaxia. Hey, who are you calling Jordaxia? My name is Jordan O'Donnell. Ja, het geeft zon warm shovel van binnen als de lift over zo ziel mold blah. What? No bar? This is starting to look like an assembly of a bunch of geriatric hillbillies getting drunk on moonshine in a dilapidated shed. Hey, who you calling hillbilly? I'm not a hillbilly. I live in Florida. That's slightly confusing. Well, that's probably because I'm sober. Because when you're drunk, you totally know everything, Hurdegaryp. I would be 60, which goes for anyone whose nation was founded in 2003. Well, that's nice. Big Jim P seems to be the kind of guy who absolutely would go down on his knees and give praise to God himself when a kind soul would give him a healthy pork pie. Am I right, or am I right? No, you're wrong. Shut up. Now that's something to aspire to. I'm sure it is. Seems like an old typical case of being in denial without being one of the veterans. I guess you would know that feeling, Hurdegaryp. I mean, no, you wouldn't. Who am I kidding? You wouldn't even know. It's not a matter of needing it. It's all about the game. Because NationStates is so fun to be played as a game and not just a forum. It should be hard to get rid of $30 million in the current market. Just invest in a troubled bank or buy up a bunch of toxic loans. And if that doesn't work, here are a few honest people in Nigeria who need my help in transferring their riches to save heavens. Even if I make a profit. Unnecessary comma. Ellipses. Surely it's vaguely embarrassing. I mean, NationStates is not that complicated a game. I can't see how anyone could play it in excess of 6 or 7 years. It must get stale at some point, right? Not that I can talk. Steadily pushing towards 3 years myself now. It's just a matter. I want in. Send the delegation my way so we can begin the negotiations. Ackercock? What? Therapy? Napalm death? Godflesh? Sisters of Mercy? Malevolent creation? Pestilence? Bjork? Killing Joke? Gorefest? And slaughter natives? Bathory? Fear Factory? Slayer? The Cure? Laid Back? Balsa Goth? Nile? raison d'etre, the prodigy, morbid angel, frontline ass. Wait, what? Frontline ass? I gotta get me some of that. And what was then the redden that G neot op hell null topic op jolt post new vernum je de warhide ik plants neat vac brishton in het joltnese NL topic maar het can niet Jezed worden dat ik geel afwig was. Verder is dit jurgle. Yeah. It looks like the forum works reasonably well. That's in its infancy. There might be some unexpected glitches. 9-inch nails. Me? I'm not. Pre-Jolt member here. There's a pre-Jolt era. If those ancient myths are true, you must be one of the ancient ones. The gods before the gods. More random gibberish I don't really care about. And that's the end of today.